So now limits and derivatives, second section we are starting. In limits, we have done indefinite part. In that, we have learned many important sections where one by one we have done most important work like how to handle with the derivative section 1, derivative section 2, all work we have done. Okay, so now let's check this one out. Yes, we'll see. I hope you might have understood. So everybody please join the session. I will be checking and informing. Now look here. So question is exactly, what is the question given to you here is, given limit x tends to pi by 4 sin x minus cos x by x minus pi by 4 is there. So here limit part is exactly Payuja. Good evening Payuja. Limits को बहुत अच्छी से करना है. Come on, start solving this question. Yeah, I will be checking and I will be informing, but first I need to teach class 11th. Once the class 11th will be over, then only. Come on, join Payaja and start solving this question. This is a very important question. We need to solve this question. So I hope you might have understood. Come on, we'll start the session. Join the session. I'll just post one message in the group. Rudra, good evening. So now look here. I hope you might have understood what we are going to do here is just check this one out. So when we will be solving these questions, what we are going to do first, we are going to remove that pi section. So look here, this part is problem. I told you what we have to do. Let x is equal to pi by 4 plus h. Now since x tends to pi by 4, therefore h tends to 0. Okay, this must be written. You must be okay. So you must write this one. See, value of pi can be 22 by 7 you will be taking and 3.14 like that till 50,000 words will be there. So pi value will be totally dependent upon the scale what you are taking. Okay. So now we will be going for limit x tends to 0, h tends to 0. Here it will become sine of pi by s plus 4 minus cos of pi by 4 plus h, because pi by 4 is there. Be very specific for this. So x minus, instead of x what we are going to put, pi by 4 plus h minus pi by 4. This and this will get cancelled. Okay, this and this will get cancelled. Once you have cancelled it, now it is coming as c. Here one thing we must understand. Here when we are writing sine of this formula, sine of a plus b formula and cos of a plus b formula, you need to crack. Remember, don't directly substitute. Here substitution is not at all going to work. Here it will become limit h tends to 0. So only I am discussing these type of questions. In coming time in 12th class, it will be very helpful for you. So now look here, sine of a plus b will become what beta? Sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Understood? Minus, when this section will be going, because they have given x tends to pi by 4. When x tends to pi by 4 will be there, this question becomes very, very important for you. Okay. Now look here. Once next part when you are solving, now check this one out. Next section minus cos a plus b. So here it will become cos of pi by 4 into cos h minus sine of pi by 4 into sine h. So this is cos and sine formula, just little space is needed, so I am just shifting it here. So now once you have written this one, cos a plus b is cos a minus cos b, cos a cos b minus sine a sine b, down is h, new denominator, limit h tends to 0. Now this part will become cos h by root 2 minus, plus sine h by root 2 minus cos h by root 2 plus sine h by root 2. So this and this will get cancelled. Denominator part is h. This is what we were expecting. Okay. Okay, so here that's good. So sin h tends to 0 will be there. Once sin h tends to 0 will be there, it will become 2 sin h by root 2 by h. Now because this part will become 1. So 2 by root 2 we can convert, rationalize it, so that denominator part will be away from root. So answer will be coming as root 2. I hope you might have understood. So this is one of the Divya, good evening. So I'm just going to write the attendance. I hope you have Siddharth. Good evening, beta. So this is one of the most important section. Hello, beta. Hello, Madhumita. How are you, beta? So now look here. This is the most important thing. Limits is one of the most important sections for your CBSE examination. We must not be leaving limits because 11th class is totally getting affected if limits will not be in your hand. So beta, I'm taking extra time to teach some of the most important thing. Join to college, beta. Now limit x tends to pi by 2. Come on, solve this question. 1 minus sine x by super beta. No problem, Siddharth. One time I'm going to teach limits beta because limit is very important. I know you are seriously preparing for competition exams beta. So one time I will teach you again. Don't worry about these things. You just first you focused in that exam. Now you focus in these sections. Limits previous videos are there now. One time see, and this part also I will explain you nicely. Don't worry. You just focus and start solving it. Derivative sections I'll explain nicely. Don't worry. So now better look here, pi by 2 minus h is there. What did I explain in the previous sections? When x tends to pi by 2 will be there. Nishika, come on, start solving. X tends to pi by 2 will be there. Okay, Divya, no problem, beta. Just one by one. You just keep on understanding this part. 1 to extra class from the beginning of limits I will teach. Okay. You just tell me which day should I keep. I will keep that day. Offline also means it is much better. Now look here, limit, first part what we will do, we will say, because we cannot solve for this, we have to convert it into tending to 0, okay. So what we are going to write, first we will write, let x is equal to pi by 2 plus h. So beta whatever is there, with that h we are going to add. And then we will say, since x tends to pi by 2, therefore h tends to 0. So if x is tending to pi by 2, h is exactly tending to 0. So here what we will write, limit h tends to 0, 1 minus sine of pi by 2 plus h. Okay. Sine pi by 2 plus h. Now here denominator part what we are going to write, minus pi by 2 minus h whole square. Okay. So here pi by 2 plus is there. Pi by 2 plus h is which quadrant beta? It is second quadrant. And second quadrant sign is positive. So here it will become limit h tends to 0. This part will become 1 minus cos h. Now this and this will get cancelled. It will become h square. Now we will write the formula. Yes, for angle question beta, if limit, you always remember, not only for angle question beta, whenever, see why you are studying limits in class 11, because beta in class 12, continuity you will solve, okay. In continuity, you have to solve left hand limits and right hand limit. And beta there only one provision is there where whenever limit will be written as x tends to 3 plus or anything like x tends to pi by 2 minus, then we will first convert it into h tends to 0. Okay, so h tending to 0 we have to convert. That in the previous section of limit class I taught na Payacha, same data. So here now whatever is tending to pi by 2, directly if you will put pi by 2 here, then what will come? See here, Pacha. If I will directly put pi by 2, Without converting into h, if I will directly put pi by 2, then what will happen, Parja? It will come sine pi by 2. And denominator part, if I will convert, what it will become? Pi by 2 minus pi by 2 whole square. So if limit x tends to pi by 2, directly formula if I am writing beta, then this part will become 1 minus 1 and 0. So it is come 0 by 0 form. Okay, so when 0 by 0 form will be coming, it will be not defined. So what is the next strategy what we are going to do? We will be taking is pi by 2 plus h. And second section, the moment we have taken pi by 2 plus h, it got converted into cos h. And then only we are having formula. And what is the formula? 1 minus cos h formula. So now beta 1 minus cos h formula. So Pyoja, Siddharth, everybody please. Rudra, see this very carefully. So here it will become limit h tends to 0. This one will become 2 sine square h by 2. Okay, now look here beta. So this part, once you are writing Rudra, Payoja, you see beta, what is exactly happening here is h square is directly down there. From here only one step you have to do. You check this one out beta. So limit h tends to 0 to, you will write it as sine h by 2 whole square. Now beta, what is missing? We will write h by 2 whole square. That means 4 I have to multiply, then only 4 I can divide. Correct now? So if I am going to multiply here 4, then only 2 whole square. Then this part will total become what? 1. So it will become 2 by 4. Answer will come 1 by 2. Answer will not be 0. Answer here is coming as 1 by 4 here. So be very specific and solve the question with much preparation. I hope you might have understood. I hope you might have understood better. The second section we will be solving. So just check this one out. 1 by 2 became the answer. Now second section I am going to give you. This is not going to be a challenge, but this is specifically a very good question. Okay. Is it Astima? Asmita. After that, I have given you some trick-based questions. In that trick-based questions also, I have given some questions to you. Now look here. A to the power x. Again, one formula I am telling you. This formula was there. Limit x tends to 0. E to the power x minus 1 by x equal to 1. This formula was one of the most important formula I have taught you better. Now, based on this, some questions we are going to, because I want to take you to second level so that any questions coming in exam is not only this exam, other exams also you will be able to solve. See, there are two methods. One is L hospital rule also for limits. But here in CBSE, we can't use that method. Okay, for competition, up differentiation, down differentiation, answer will come. That is the correct format. That is L hospital rule. For L hospital rule now, we can, how to do this? This will differentiate. E to the power x minus 1 will differentiate with respect to x, and dx will differentiate with respect to x. Limit x tends to 0. So differentiation of e to the power x will come e to the power x, and this one will become 1. Now limit x tends to 0. The moment here 0 you will put, it will become e to the power 0. Answer will come as 1. This is the format of L hospital rule, and in Akash and any other competition platform, they will teach you differentiation of L by U L hospital, means up differentiation, down differentiation, and bring it out of 0 by 0 format. But for CBSE, we need to solve by formula. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, Payoja, just get ready, beta. Payoja, Rudra, Siddharth, just solve this question. Based on this formula, I am giving you one question. Here question is limit x tends to 1. Nishika, get ready. Divya, get ready for this question. Limit x tends to 1. A to the power x minus 1 minus 1 by sine pi x, beta. Now come on, go for it. Sine pi x. Solve this question. Not getting answer, but beta first format is very important here in this type questions. Now beta first is format. If these type questions will come in exam means they will be creating lots and lots of problem. Okay, so first we will play with the format beta, huh? So what is the format here? First the beta, let x is equal to 1 plus h. Okay, so we will write since x tends to pi by 2, sorry, since x tends to pi, therefore h tends to 0. So first we will convert. Nishika, stop playing. आके repeat दूंगी मैं. A to the power, instead of x what we are writing, 1 plus h minus 1 here. Okay, this is one part done. Second part beta sin pi, so here it will become sin pi plus pi h. Okay, sin pi plus pi h. Beta pi I distributed because instead of x 1 plus h was there, so pi I distributed. Now this and this will get cancelled. Okay, now here what we are going to write, limit h tends to 0, a to the power h is there, so a to the power h will become e to the power h log a. Always remember one thing, so whenever it will be a to the power x means e to the power x log a. This is the most important formula. So whenever this part will be there, we need to convert like this. Now minus 1 is there. Now here if you have converted like this, e to the power x log a, then what is the next format you are going to do? First part where you wrote e to the power h log a minus 1 a to the power. That means we need to see this section now. This part will become what beta? This part will become minus sin h. Okay, so till here we did. Now beta here one very important thing is there. Okay, how x tends to pi? X tends to pi is not at all there, beta. Who told x tends to pi? Sorry, x tends to 1 is there. Sorry. So here this part is there. Now we will divide it by h and we will multiply h. Now see beta how I am doing segregation. Here segregation is the most important part. So here limit, you check this one out very carefully. This step is very very important. Check here. So limit e to the power h log a beta minus 1 by c. This h is there now. Can we use this h? Because our formula is e to the power x by x. Okay, so here we have used h. Now beta with h what is missing? Log a. So we will multiply here log a, and here also we are going to multiply log a. Okay, so here also we are going to multiply log a. Now beta this part is totally done. This one will become 1 because log a into h, because we know this formula, limit h tends to 0 e to the power x minus 1 by x is equal to 1. So beta whatever is here in power same has to be there. So here log a is there, so we multiplied log and divided. But what about sign? Our sign is going to create problem? No, it is coming as this section by h we have taken into 1 by minus sin h by h. Now beta sin h by h will become 1 and this will become 1. So answer, final answer will become minus log a. Understood? Final answer will become minus log a. Now check this one out. Final answer is coming as x log a. Check this one out beta. I hope you might have understood. See, last part what we have done, look here very carefully beta. In last part, see, from here only now setup is ready. You check this part out. Here it is coming as, wait, here it is coming as what? Here it is coming as e to the power h minus 1 by sin of pi plus pi h. See, अगर यहाँ से प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है ना, तो यहाँ से मैं फिर से बताती हूँ. Look here, everybody please see this part. Limit, once we have converted it into h, it will become limit h tends to 0. A will become a 1 plus h minus 1 by sin pi 1 plus h. Now pi will go and distribute. Limit h tends to 0. A, this and this got cancelled. H minus 1 by sin pi will go inside pi plus pi h. Done. Now pi plus theta. Pi plus theta is fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, sign will be negative, so it will become limit h tends to 0, a to the power h minus 1 by minus sine pi h. Now you understood. Now a to the power h will become what? Limit h tends to 0, e to the power h log a minus 1 by minus sine pi h. That's what we got now. Then here we multiplied log. See, here only segregation we have done. Payaja understood, beta? Payaja understood everything? Understood na, beta? Rudra, Payaja? Everybody understood na, beta? Till here it is okay? Okay, till that after that only na beta. There only problem was there. I think all of you got stuck in this section only. Till here, I think you might, all of you might have got this answer. Yes, after that only you might have got stuck beta. So here log a multiplied log a divide. Now this is the Rudra beta. Look here. This is the most critical section, and then minus sine h by sorry sine pi h. Aha, thank you so much. So here pi will also be multiplied because sine pi h will also be there now. So sine pi h is also there. So pi h. So we need to multiply pi also, pi also. This will become 1 beta. This by pi will become answer. Thank you so much. Yes. Solve it. Can we solve next question, beta? Okay. Get ready for the next question. Try solving this question. One critical question I am giving you. Let's see how you are going to handle this question. This is limit x tends to 0. Here 0 is only there, beta. E to the power x minus 3 to the power minus x minus 2 by x square. Let's see how you are going to handle this question. Try this question out. Hi, Abhinay. I'm fine, Abhinay. Come on, solve this question better. I gave you this question. Try this question. Let's see how you are solving this question. Come on, can I solve? Limit does not exist. I don't think this is the answer. Try one time because see, this will be having some formula. Check this one out. Okay, log 3 whole square. Super. Let's check this one out, beta. See, I know only one thing. You can solve this question with much ease. Now look at one simple technique is there. Limit x tends to 0. 3 to the power x minus 1 by 3 to the power x minus 2 is there. Okay. So here 3 to the power x. Okay. Minus 1 by 3 to the power x. Sorry, here plus will be there. I did mistakes. Only problem is coming. Now here x square. So now this and this will become what? Limit x tends to 0. Now here it will become 3x to the power 2. Sorry for that. Plus 1. Here it will come as what? If we will be writing it, it will become plus 1 plus, sorry, plus 1 minus 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power x by x square. Okay, and down into e to the power x. Okay, so now here it will become limit x tends to 0, 3x whole square is there. So that means it will become what? A plus b whole square formula, a minus b. So 3 to the power x minus 1 will come. 3 to the power x minus 1 whole square by x square. Okay, into 3 to the power x is there. So here this format will be totally coming as limit x tends to 0. But here one thing is missing. If you check nicely, the limit does not exist will not be the answer. Here only one mistake I did. But here one thing must be there is when you are writing this one. So here 3 to the power x is there. So what you are going to write? 3 to the power x means e to the power x log a minus, sorry, x log 3 because 3 is there, minus 1 by x whole square into, here it will become 3 to the power x will be there, but we will multiply log 3 whole square because x square is there na? And here it will become log 3 whole square. Why we are doing like this? Because here x square part is there. So once x square part will be there means log 3 x square part will come. So here definitely we are going to put this section. So here it will come limit x tends to 0. Here it will become e to the power x log 3 minus 1 whole square by x log 3 whole square into 1 by 3 to the power x. So this part will become 1, but here log 3 whole square multiplied also now. And this 3 to the power 0 will become 1. So Rudra, your answer is absolutely correct. Log 3 whole square. This is that part. I hope you might have understood this section. See, this question here plus is there. First, we converted that as 1 by 3 to the power x. Now, this is just like this format a plus 1 by a minus 1. So, a will become a square plus 1 minus 2a by a. So, it will become a minus 1 whole square by a. Like this only I did, I wrote there and then x square. So here first this one will become 2 multiplied 3 to the power x came down. Once it came down 3x to the power minus 1 this part. So this section x square is there but 3 to the power x we don't have formula. So we need to convert into e to the power x section. I hope we need to convert it into e to the power x section. So log 3 see a to the power x means we are writing it as anything to the power x means e to the power x log a. So we converted them into e to the power x section and then we solved it. I hope you might have understood this one. Come on, say. Okay, I'm moving. I hope you might have understood how to handle these questions. Now, beta, look here. We will go for log. So, what is the formula for log? Let's check. Understood. So, let's go for log sections. So, when log sections questions will be there, how we are going to handle log sections questions? Okay. Can I teach you log sections? Mostly log part is not coming, but then too we can say log of 1 plus x is equal to 1 will be coming, log of 1 plus x by x. So most probably we have finished the limit sections. Infinity sections also we have finished. Now we will be going for derivatives. Okay, so today mostly I'm in a mood to start derivative also. So with a derivative means differential sections. So when any function will be given, so we will be differentiating anything in open interval. So when we will be differentiating, we will be taking a function. So most probably in very simple format, I am going to teach you how derivative we are applying here. So Nishika over. Now here beta, so whenever we take f of x as a real valued function, always remember, because always in a function what we are writing? We are writing y is equal to f of x. Whenever we are writing a function f of x, this real valued function f of x will be defined in open interval, will be defined in open interval this. Understood? So y is equal to f of x. This is a real valued function and it will be defined in open interval a comma b. Understood? Now we will be writing c belongs to a comma b. Understood? So we will take any value c which will be coming under open interval a and b. Then we have to check that is it differentiable in that or not. See, right now it will not fit anything inside you if you will be a beginner. Understood? Means we need to just check. Okay, first we are differentiating. After differentiating, if we will be, it should be differentiable at c. C will be an open one. So we always write any function like f of x will be what? It can be a curve, it can be anything. So when we will be defining it in open interval a to b, let c be a point. Understood or not? So we need to check that will it be derivable at c also, means left of c and right of c. So this is a part of derivation. Understood or not? And here one more important point you must remember. If anybody will be asking you this question, what is the need of differentiation? See, whenever any curve part we are writing left section, right section, means we need to check that the continuity part of the curve is there or not. Understood or not? Derivable means we can break the curve and check that the left part and right part of the curve is exactly from that main function or not. So this is what the work of derivatives. Understood or not? So we need to check left derivative and right derivative, and sometimes actually all the differentiable formulas are coming from derivative only. So what is left derivative and what is right derivative? For because x tends to c now, you see, you need to check for c. You need to check for what value beta? You need to check for c. So f dash c means once you are differentiating f of c means f dash c when you will be writing, this will become right hand derivative. Here it will become x tends to c plus. In limit what we were writing? Plus writing means left hand limit. But here it will become right hand and left hand. This will become right hand derivative. Okay. Now what will be, yes, and what will be RHD? So again f dash c will be exactly limit, if this part will be coming as RHD. This is called as right hand derivative. Okay, and this part will become LHD. This is considered as left hand derivative. So this part will become minus f of x minus f of c by x minus c. So left hand derivative and right hand derivative is coming. Left hand derivative and right hand derivative is coming. I hope you might have understood. So LHD, that is called as left hand derivative, and RHD is considered as right hand derivative. So left hand derivative and right hand derivative. Okay. So left hand derivative is LHD, right hand derivative. So left hand derivative will be minus, right hand derivative is plus. So I hope you might have understood left hand derivative and right hand derivative. Now we will be questioned. So when left hand derivative and right hand derivative will be there, then it will be differentiable. Now if it is not there, then it will not be differentiable. This is one simple concept. In 12th you are going to understand that what is the meaning of differentiability and what is the meaning of continuity. But right now we are going to use derivative term, first order derivative, to find the differentiation of some of the function. This is your limit. Right now this is the first class, so it may be sounding very weird to you, but I will be teaching this. Now look here, from the beginning we are going to start and we are going to solve. See, right now what did I discuss? I said that if any function will be there, then that function is differentiable or derivable or not. Left side derivable or right side derivable. For left side derivable, we have to write minus. For right side derivable, we have to write plus. Another important point is that whenever any function you are checking for differentiability, for derivable you have to check, it will be always in open interval, and C will be taken in between A and B. So C is just one part of it. You must remember, C is just one part of it. I hope you might have understood this one. C is just one part of it. So this is exactly the most important sections we must be able to solve. So now this is left hand and right hand. But now how we are going to apply NCERT question? First question I am going to solve and check. So here NCERT first derivable section we are going to solve. Now first check beta. Any function f of x is equal to k divided by u. They have given a function. Now you have to check that what is the derivative of it. Find the derivative of f of x is equal to k at x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 5. So these are the two values. We have to check the derivative part of it. Now beta, 0 left and 0 right. What we are going to do? Just check this one out. F0 and f of x is k given. So how you are going to proceed here first? F of x is equal to k, constant given. In constant, how you can put x is equal to 0? Is it going to work? What is f of 0? So here, first to limit x tends to 0. X tends to 0 minus, correct? So when left hand derivative we are going to check. Left hand derivative, if we are going to check, what we are going to write? Left hand derivative or right hand derivative? What answer we are going to write? Left hand derivative f of x minus f of 0 by x minus 0. But here what is exactly going to happen? Here f of x is k. So f of 0 also you are going to put, it will become k only. So it will become k minus k. Correct, and 0 part will be there. So here most important thing, most of the students do mistake here only. See, here x is equal to 0. X tends to 0 part is there, but here we need to write 0 by h. So here 0 by x. You need to write here limit x tends to 0 minus. I taught you whenever in limit 0 minus will be there, don't leave it in 0 minus. If you can solve like this and say to your sir or madam that sir, madam, I am taking a very high risk. I am writing like this. But I told you one thing, whenever 0 minus will be there, don't leave it in 0 minus. See, since 0 is there, most of the students do only one work. They think that, okay, fine, 0 is there now, so we can directly write 0 minus means 0 only. No. Understanding section means it is saying that whenever 0 minus plus, this is exactly showing left hand section. You cannot shift left hand section and directly write the answer. First you have to write let x is equal to 0 minus h. Since x tends to 0 minus, therefore h tends to 0 for all h is greater equal. This is the correct format. Because once you have converted it into h, now there is no plus or minus. We are ready for our consequences because no plus minus is there. This is k, and this is 0 minus h. So minus h is coming. Now 0 by minus h limit x tends to 0 is there. So it is coming as 0 because of numerator 0. If we will substitute h is equal to 0 in denominator, it will come 0 by 0, then it will not be defined. But very cleverly what we did, we wrote here 0, k minus k will become 0. So 0 minus h. Before using limit, we said that this constant value is 0, and because of 0 limit part does not exist, we will not reach to that stage. Before itself we will say answer will come as 0. I hope you might have understood. So either you can take right hand or you can take left hand. In both the situation it is coming same. Understood. In both the situation it is coming same. So this is the most important part. In both the situation beta it is coming same. So you need to be very careful for solving these type questions. I hope you might have understood. In both the situations it is coming same. So both the limits will be coming same. Yes, LHT will be coming equal to RHT. 0 will only be coming. Now for 0, for 5 we will check. So now f dash 5 we will check. We will substitute this one. So either right hand or left hand. We are going to substitute and check. So here it will become what? I am just writing limit x tends to 5 minus. Here it will become f of x minus f of 5. By here it will become x minus 5. Again 5 minus means any of the part we are going to take. Just take let. I told you don't substitute in this case. This is danger. When this will be there, first you have to remove. Let x is equal to 5 minus h. Since x tends to 5 minus, therefore h tends to 0 for all h is greater equals 0. So here it will become limit h tends to 0 f of here now it will become f of 5 minus h minus f of 5 by 5 minus h minus 5. So here this section will become again k. Cleverly write, because if you will write here, first before itself you write here 0, so that problem will not come. So once you are writing here 0, so limit h tends to 0, here will become this, again 0 is coming. Understood or not? So here when we are checking, directly 0 is coming for both the answers. Did you understood it better how to handle these type of questions? I hope you might have understood how to handle this type of questions. Done, beta. So now if somebody will tell you to check for other values, okay, if somebody will tell you to check for other values, how you are going to go for the next part? Okay, so if somebody will tell f of x is equal to sin x, now you have to check, you have to find the derivative. So we are going to use, how to use the derivative to get sin x formula? They are telling that we use the derivative at x is equal to 0. So directly we can use any left side, right side, anyone we are going to use. So this is equal to limit x tends to, let's check minus, okay. So this part will become sine of x is there, huh? So what we will write? Let x is equal to 0 minus h. Since x tends to 0 minus, therefore h tends to 0 for all h is greater equal 0. So here it will become limit h tends to 0 sine of 0 minus h. Instead of x also, here it will become sine, I wrote direct. It is not f of x minus f of 0 by x minus 0 according to the formula. So here it is coming as f of 0. So 0 minus h. So here sine of 0 will become 0 only now. And here it is 0 minus h minus 0. So limit h tends to, x tends to, we are going to write h tends to 0 minus sine of 0 by minus h, answer will come as 1. So direct we can implement and get the answer. Come on, understand this one or not? Okay. So we are going to keep it till here, beta. It's going to be 10 o'clock. Okay. Bye everyone. Derivative next part we are going to do in next class.